Hey Bob.
How you doing, bro?
Everybody, decided
Peace be with you.
bless you.
Bless you as well.
First time at Big Scorer today.
Thanks, Mr. God.
Just stop, just pop and see what you're doing.
Thank you.
That kind of really.
And how do you feel we're doing?
Well, to be totally honest, I moved to London just a few days ago to kind of like join in the fight, if you like, against a lot of things which are going on here.
Thanks,
and obviously,
God.
and yeah, there's a lot. It's great what you're doing. I really admire it. I'm into apologetics and things. I don't know how long you've got, but I was an atheist 5 years ago. Came to faith, radical transformation, and then all the rest of it. And
Freddie, sorry, I've left a bottle of water over there. Could you grab it for us? Go on.
And I'm kind of here to, as in like in London, that is.
Yeah.
To kind of like try and hold back what's obviously clearly going on in our culture. And I loved your interview with the gentleman you did a few weeks ago.
Liam Tuff. So you want to just stand here, bro? So.
Which is brilliant.
So can I give you some advice? Because a lot of people come to Speaker's Corner, and then they're not necessarily here for the right reasons or the right kind of people. So I'll give you some advice. I'm not making any prejudgments about you.
Absolutely.
But I'm just going to give you some advice. So my first bit of advice is, if you've come to the corner because you want to belong to a group, or you want fame, or you hope that you're going to find your partner here, or you're coming here because you want some kind of fellowship, don't come. That's not the kind of person we need. We need people who are coming here because they're because they're committed to the cause, and only committed to the cause. Yeah, right.
Makes a lot of sense.
The second thing I would want to do is if you so in other words, don't come here if you're emotionally needy. If you, yeah, well, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that if you are, don't come, because this is a place where lions are hunting hyenas and hyenas are hunting lions, right? People are becoming Christian because of what we're doing at the park, but people are also losing their faith because they're coming here to the park.
Is that because they're being argued?
It's because it's because usually they have an emotional or psychological need that's not being met. And they think it can be met in the park, and it isn't going to be met in the park. Okay? So don't do that if that's you. I'm not saying you are, just saying. The second thing is, if you're going to come to the park, you need to be studying apologetics.
Doing that, yeah.
Every single day. And when I say every single day, I'm not joking. Right? Whatever you talked about last Sunday, you need to study all the week until the next week, as well as whatever else you might want to talk about. And you need to study him hard, right? Speaker's Corner can be quite tiring, so make sure you take regular breaks, right? If you feel that your heart is losing faith, stop coming, okay? The second thing is, don't go to the Muslim Dawah channels for debate. Don't let them film you in debate, unless there is a Christian camera also doing the filming. Because here's what will happen. If you win the argument, the Muslims won't publish the video. If you lose the argument, the Muslims will publish the video. If you slightly edge the debate one way or the other, the video might get edited to weaken your position, right? So make sure a Christian camera is here. So learn, before you get involved, learn who the key Christians are and get to know them, hang out with them, connect with them, and then network with us. Because we try to work together, we try to back one another.
How does one do that?
Well, just by hanging out and meeting the ones that are hanging around, and you'll learn people's faces, right? So I would say for the first 3 months, don't get involved in any conversations.
Yeah, I'm
just listen. Just listen. And as you're listening to debates, say to yourself, okay, how would I answer that? How would I answer that? Right? Okay? Now, if the other bit of advice that I would want to give you, is practice your apologetics online in written forums before you practice them here in the corner, right? If you're going to have, for your first year, maybe just have one-to-one conversations off camera, right? But don't allow yourself to be friended by the Muslims here in the corner. They will try to befriend you if they think you can turn you, right? And don't come here with any fantasies that you're going to suddenly get someone like Mansour or Hashim to become Christian.
We'll see.
Right? Yeah. Well, no, this is a dangerous naivety, right? You need to be far wiser than that. You need to listen to people that have got experience, right? The people that are becoming Muslims are not the ones doing the talking. It's the ones doing the listening, right? There are Muslim speakers who we've had on camera who have become Christian, but they're not the big Muslim speakers.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah? We've had a couple actually who've become Christian, but they're usually like they turn up once on camera only, maybe twice. They're not the big names, right? So don't be naive. Any questions?
Yeah, I just want to come here and bless you, man. That's
Right.
it. Just wanted to, can I pray?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say this: like, you need to be discerning and wise, as if this is what God is asking you to do. Because
agree, yeah.
because the other thing to bear in mind is that Speaker's Corner will follow you around. Being filmed could cost you your job. Well, no, it could cost you your job. You could lose your job. Lots of people in Speaker's Corner have lost their jobs because of their appearing on film.
I'm fortunate to own my own business.
Well, if you've got your own business, then maybe there's a
reason why I've got like this.
Can I ask you just stand there, bro?
Oh, sorry, feeling this.
No, I'm just so it's for the camera, so I haven't got the right. So my advice to you is just remember that if you get filmed, those films go on the internet and they follow you around, so they could impact your life. So just be very considerate about your circumstances. Everything I've told you is good advice, bro. Right? Whether you believe it or not. Right? So just be conscious of that, and we've got to weigh up whether the cause of evangelism is your vocation or whether God is calling you to something else. Yeah, are you married? Okay, so that's not an issue. But you might actually have a vocation to business. And if you've got a vocation to business, then that is your vocation, not evangelism.
I agree with that.
Yeah? Okay. Any questions at this point?
No, I'd rather chat with you on camera really, maybe later.
Well, if you're around here well, actually, normally I go away and whoever's around me, I invite for a coffee. I won't be doing that today, but if you come around me between 4 and 5...
Is that on a Sunday?
Right now, today. If you're around me at between 4 and 5, you could maybe join us for a drink.
Let's go out for this. Well, I'll go next week?
Yeah, next week.
Do that.
Yeah. All right, peace be with you, brother. God bless. Okay. Any questions? Go on. Oh. Oh, hi. Any questions, guys?